Okay, so the entrepreneur that I chose to interview was my dad, and the reason I chose him is because I think he's a perfect example of what an entrepreneur is and should be. So this is obviously my dad, and I think it all started with him in high school. When my dad was in high school, he was an athlete. He played both football and lacrosse, so it was really hard for him to find a job, because after school he always had practice. So what he did was he went into his guidance counselor, because back then they pretty much did a lot more than they do for you today, and he told them what he needed. He needed someone to work around his schedule. So 2 days later, they called him back into the office and told him that he had an interview with Baronet Photographers. So my dad went in and he got the job. So he started working for them from 6 to 10, Monday through Friday, and all day on Saturday. And he mostly just arranged wedding albums and set up meetings with prospective clients. And he did that until he graduated. And when my dad graduated high school, he actually got a full ride offer from the Naval Academy to play lacrosse, and they wanted to send him to engineering school. And my dad actually turned it down because he decided that that's really not him. The school route wasn't for him, and he, at the time, it's a big commitment because a lot of people were getting sent away. So he continued to work at the photography studio and worked there days, and started going to class at community college at night. And during the day, he would start meeting with clients outside of the studio, and he kind of morphed into sales. And he really kind of started falling in love with sales and realized that that's what he wanted to do for the rest of his life. And after his first year of college, he was making more money than anyone he knew, including his parents, my grandparents. So he actually quit school and started doing that full time. The next main thing my dad did was, in the early 80s, he got an office in a large office space. It was about 144 square feet. He had a desk, a file cabinet, and his chair, and that's all he did. And all he did was buy things and sell them for a profit. And anyone knew how to contact him. He literally would just buy anything that he thought he could sell for a profit, and that was his job. And he said that he loved it. That's really it was his dream job, and that's what he fell in love with doing. And eventually, the owner of the building, Mr. Larson is his name, he worked for a company called Transectiology, I think it was called. They came to my dad and said, "Hey Sal, listen, I have this line of barcode readers, and I really want you to come work for me, be in our sales department." And my dad just really didn't want to work for anyone else, and he flatly just said, "No, thank you." And he said, "Okay, well, will you please help me get it off the ground? Like, I could really use your help." So my dad agreed, as long as he wasn't employed by him. So eventually, he started paying my dad's medical to thank him for helping him out, and my dad started getting commission on all sales, and he upgraded my dad's office to this really nice office. So essentially, my dad was employed by him, and he said he hated it. Eventually, Mr. Larson decided to sell the building and move elsewhere, so my dad and 2 other guys in the company bought the company from him, and it became ACC Systems. ACC is actually Adnisio Caprasco company now. He's actually my uncle and a good family friend. And they expanded the company to sell a lot of other hardware that went with this product, and this RFID solutions. And RFID stands for Radio Frequency Identification Device. And that's what this is right here. And what it did was, it was during the Desert Storm invasion, and it is basically a dog tag that goes with soldiers, because soldiers were getting hurt and just getting taken on helicopters, getting medevaced out, and then they couldn't find them. They didn't know whether to tell their families they were missing or dead. So this actually tracks soldiers. It's still being used in Afghanistan today. So if someone gets hurt and is unconscious, they just scan it. They know where they are in the world, if they're in some hospital in Germany or back in the States. And like I said, it's still being used. And the only problem with this was, to make these different devices, they were buying all this, these different reels of products, and they might only need 200 products, and you have to buy a 1,000 product reel. So they expanded the business to board level corporation, and what they did was they were selling excess inventory for a profit, all the things that they didn't use, and they actually started buying other companies' excess inventory and selling that for a profit as well. And my dad became in charge of this company, and he gave up his position with ACC Systems and purchased board level corporation from his partners. So he ran that whole business by himself. In 2005, the economy started going down. It was not doing good. And my dad said that he was reading this article, and it said that in order to be successful in the economy today, he needed to get into a field of work that trained people for new jobs. And at the time, there was a shortage of nurses in all 50 states. So he decided to start International CPR Institute. And basically what he does is he certifies people in first aid, CPR, and bloodborne pathogens. And when he first started this business, his only partner was my mom. And before they could even make a profit, his savings were gone, and he was in the hole for $50,000. And he said that marketing and advertising was a nightmare. It was really hard to get off the ground. So that was obviously something that was really hard on them. And he said that there was no way he let my mom know how scared he was of this not succeeding. And it was a full year, almost to the day, before they even showed profit. And they said that the day that they did show a profit, they did the happy dance around the computer because it was like the best day ever. And from then on, he's never had a losing day. And his company actually became really successful.